A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
She seems pretty broken up about this. Anyway, let's see if I can get in a quick one before we watch movies later tonight. I want to say we're back with Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let's go to the training grounds first. That's an easy place. Right. Zoom out. It's feeling a little claustrophobic. I think in the last ones I've been a bit breathing. Sword belt fragment. Piece of metal from the sword belt that broke due to wear. Just a beautiful training. Another one of those, huh? Anyway, but I'm not sure what else to do. Because
Mercedes.
What about her?
Her face looks familiar.
Right. I know somebody's related to somebody. That was kind of revealed. That's what these guys have to say.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another. Fodlan is a complicated place.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lonato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
So other people should be on their guards, baby. Okay, enough of that cringe. I actually wanted to come here to do the tournament, didn't I? Yeah, the Lancing. Well, I think he's... Yeah, let's do Hubert. If it's gonna be as hard as last time, and Edelgard was pretty close to defeat, I'm not sure if Ferdinand can handle it. I'm gonna have to wait till the end of the month when he's and make sure to do some battles. Get him up to like level 10 or something. Yeah, it says 8 or higher. And last time C was a level higher and barely made it, so I'm not so sure about this one. Already dead, I might even do better. Especially because she'll start battles not at full HP, so she'll have a lot of attack, but that won't help with defense much. I wish we could look at the stats from that screen. I guess we can go here. Oh yeah, and support. And a lot of it. Let's listen to one of these.
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way you move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of the muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time with such demonstrations. You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out. Besides, I need to go now. I have a prior appointment to keep.
Linhardt only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
The problem is she knows the language, but not so well. He was probably using a lot of words that are hard. I mean, she seems proficient enough, but still, I'm sure there are a lot of words that are still a struggle. doesn't still... What is it? Why is this like a 1 on 5 people? Shouldn't he be at like half HP unless he one-shot his opponent? Or let's just go ahead with it because he's quit beforehand. Well, you did better than the guy who's supposed to be good with the spear. So there's that.
Indeed.
Is there anyone else who's decent? Who's supposed to be decent with a spear? He has 2 lance prowesses. He only has 1. Maybe he would be better. He only had. Oh, he has the same amount of strength. What did Benedetta have? 11. Why was he doing less damage? Maybe he wasn't doing less damage. Level 8. 8. He's yet only level 7, but he's still just as strong. But has. What does Lance Prowess do compared to Lance Prowess 1? Hit 8, avoid 8, crit, avoid 6. She also has dexterity plus 4, but that didn't help. 6, 6, 5. 8, 8, 6. I don't think it would make much of a difference. I don't want to waste any more points. There wouldn't be a point to that. I bet you would win. Maybe he won't enter the tournament because he's occupied. His mind is, that is to say.
Swinging a sword about in the holy mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine. I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I know he's gonna show concern, but I would say my thinking of this one is at least they weren't.
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but it's torture not being able to go inside the holy mausoleum for an entire year.
Right in the tea.
It's not mine.
I think that's his. I'll probably just record until I have to go and just figure out how I want to cut it then. It's good. Well, I might do that.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility?
Seems like
You've certainly got the look for it.
Why, thank you.
I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor.
In what way?
A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
Getting on me? I think we need something else.
I'm sorry.
Gotta find Dad and give that to him. I presume it's his. And see if anything else it is.
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Thank you.
Huh? You think I would be a good fit for your class?
See where we are
I'm
now.
not sure. There's still a lot of...
Magic faith.
Professor, it also... A lost item. I have...
Those are either.
life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder? What do you mean? I don't like the way you said that. Stop trying to spook me.
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests.
Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard.
What? Did someone loot? What? Did... Hey!
Oh, yeah.
That's mine! Thank you for finding it!
Seems like that's
That
what
reminds me.
a lot of people
The
think.
Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 Great Lords. First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader. Joining him are the heads of House Goneril. Lastly, there is the newest addition. Before House Edmund, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests or heroes relics
They
or
are
whatever
the
they're
talk of
called?
the town right now.
How important can that stuff really be? Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually, that isn't.
Since that should be his, but we already gave him his button. Which he probably lost again already. 'Cause I don't see those buttons keeping that shirt stable for very long.
Hello.
Hello.
This is being my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness.
Makes sense.
Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
Yeah, me too. I didn't even know I didn't remember that.
This is not belonging to me. I hope you are finding its owner soon. This is not...
See, that doesn't, the name for that item, I think it has something
right.
else entirely to do with it.
I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side.
Oops. I didn't know pressing start, the plus button, skipped that.
What's this?
Oh yeah, we're gonna give him the replica. Unused lipstick. Oh. I don't know where you could gather that from. It could be a girl's lipstick because she wants to wear lipstick, or it could be something somebody likes to give as a gift, but how do you infer that exactly? Just from looking at it. Brigid used to live there. Somebody like that. And she's just saw her. There she is.
This is being my first time to the... Professor, you can't... I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
You have my welcomes. I guess he'd say what he was going to say again.
I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
Exactly.
Hey, you.
I wonder if I got that inheritance that one of the because that's the one with the crest on my mom or dad's side, because it was
I'm thinking...
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you. To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
More about that.
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights. I could, to be honest.
We're gonna be going missing with him. I don't know who that is actually.
Right.
This is always fun. Wait a second. Despite my parents' almost too big Pegasus knife that I made builds. Because the legend of no one toward us. So never learned how to ride a horse. Wait, what? Gilbert? Oh, that's the old guy, or the professor, and whose crest I was just at many times. At this point, he's not gonna like that one. I think it's sincerity. He's probably been sincere, so he needs to try a bribe. Nah. I guess it's about. Well, I was thinking he wouldn't like it because like I already tried that, but maybe it would just further encourage him to keep trying sincerity. Again, I assume that's what he's trying to do. Since his boldest behavior. There's okay, I think I know who that is. Teach him a lesson with your fists. He's not gonna like that. I think he'll like this. That's not who I thought it was. It's the one who kicked Von Hobson off. What's his name again? He kicked Ferdinand's ass.
You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say, we've got it bad too. With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church. And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance. If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
I'm not sure I understand the difference between dying in one place or another. It's not like you're going for a picnic.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato.
Yep.
What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
Don't know. Is he like practicing?
This isn't my...
No. That's Ferdinand's, obviously. No. Maybe...
That...
What's this over here? These names are stored. They look okay to me. What, are they dirty or something?
Isn't it strange? Saint Seros' body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
What, like she's Jesus or something? Not that.
Did you find this?
She does have an overcoat.
Did you find this? I wonder who it belongs to.
What is that yellow thing anyway? Is it like a jacket? Or it's, I don't know. Maybe she just meant what I was implying earlier, which is that they didn't seem too surprised that the body, that they seemed more surprised that there was a sword than that there wasn't the body.
Okay.
Could have known about that kind of thing. Was the Catherine was her name, or was it somebody else who was attending there? And she didn't seem so surprised. The
Really?
body wasn't there.
there.
Let me
Distraction.
see.
What's another word for distraction? They might only put items where you
What?
likely go. So, like, since there's nobody to talk to in this area, this part of the bin, then maybe they don't put items there either. That'd be generous of them, but I doubt that that's how it is. Looks like I missed one already. Art book. A book about art movements. I wonder who's interested in art. Are you interested in art?
Isn't it? Do you think? Did you find it?
Who is interested in art? Did we already have something like that? We might do that. Increases like holiness or
Well,
No.
let me see.
Izzy, that was his name. I don't remember the whole name. It's probably the Japanese